Well, Gene, you guys got an awesome service department. You guys got excellent reviews. You got great customer service. Tell us about some of the things that we need to know about as far as having our pontoons and the type of maintenance and service you guys do.
That's a real good question. You know, when you make that investment and you get your best value and you don't take care of it, that's like having money in the bank and not drawing any interest. You know, one of the biggest things is you need to keep your engine maintained, and that's just following your normal annual service. That's, you know, what they manufacture, their recommendations for service. You need to follow those and keep up with those. Being in salt water, it's not a whole lot different, but you know, the biggest and most important thing you can do in your engine salt water is flush it regularly and flush it well. To get out any salt deposits, saltwater traces in the engine. That's the biggest thing you can do. Hosing your boat off is good, but soap and water is better with a soft-sided brush, and get soap and stuff to release that salt and get that off. And most of our decks in our boats today are vinyl, easy to care for. You just, you know, the sand, we don't use carpet. Hadn't been in this place on a pontoon boat deck in over 10 years. We were one of the first to use a vinyl. And then now the new woven floors and stuff are just top end. They look like what you have in your house. And so you can hose all that stuff off, but you know, biggest thing people can do is protect your interior, because you can remember, again, being your living room on the water, there's a lot of furniture in those boats. And so it's very, very important that you take care of all of our boats come with full playpen covers. So if you can keep the boat out for any length of time, I would cover it. You should keep the upholstery clean. You should use a good protectant. We recommend a product called 303. You should follow the manufacturer's guidelines. There's some stuff you don't want to put on this upholstery that'll hasten its demise, and you don't want to do that. So you want to follow the manufacturer's guidelines on how to take care of it. And a lot of it's just you know, good old-fashioned soap and water, and following the manufacturer's recommendations on the engine. And having a good service department is also, you know, being able to take care of these things for you. No boat is perfect. There's always going to be, you know, a warranty item here or there that needs to be fixed. So it's important to be able to get that part in a timely fashion and get a customer back on the water. So, you know, having a good service department is critical, because that's an intangible when you're buying. You know, again, sometimes we go back to, okay, this guy's got a lower price. Well, you might have one guy in the back who's never been to service school. You know, every one of my mechanics is going to service school. I've got master techs on staff. So you know, that's something we take seriously. They all go to school, they all get trained. And if we're not perfect on something we do, we stand up and say, hey, we screwed up, this is something we need to fix. We always try to do the right thing. We try hard to take care of problems, and having a service department knows what they're doing, is fully focused, and a manufacturer that backs you. We can't do anything without, if we need a part for boat, they got to be able to back us. They got to be able to stand behind it. But you know, when you get a boat, it's something to take care of. It's not like a car, you just park it outside under the oak tree. Your car is not going to run up to Bebo's and get a car wash. But when you get your upholstery and it's sitting there with oak leaves and bird crap all over it, and bird crap has got a lot of berries and stuff in there, and everybody knows what blueberry stains are like, or raspberry stain, or wild berry stain. It's not real good on your upholstery. So taking care of your upholstery and stuff is real important, and it gives you higher value. When we're looking at trades on boat, one of the first things we look at for what kind of curb appeal it's got to go to another buyer is what condition is the upholstery in. That's very, very important, because that's one of the biggest turnoffs that'll hurt you when you trade your boat. So if you keep your boat up good, you can trade into another model down, and you're going to get top value for your trade, because used pontoons sell very well.